Alright, what is up everyone? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 13 of my playthrough of Total War 3 Kingdoms. As usual, my social media links down in the description below if you want to give me a follow over there, that'd be greatly appreciated. So apologies during this episode if you can hear a bit of banging. I've got a few guys working on the roof of my house today. The mic is picking it up a little bit, I've tested it, so apologies for that. And with all that out of the way, let's get into the video. Alright then guys, so where did we leave off at the end of the last episode? I think we had taken this settlement back from, is it Jufu? Yep. His army's kind of off that way, and we were going to make our way around and try to defeat him. From there then we'll probably head into his land and start taking some of his settlements as well. We also have Shi Huang. We need to kill him. His last settlement I think is over there. Towards the south here then we've got Cheng Pu's army, who we were sending south to try to take some of this Han territory over here. It's their capital's actually moved to this space, interestingly. So yeah, we'll try to take as much land off them down in this region as we can. And then up in the north, so we didn't have any armies stationed up here anymore. Cao Cao's army seemed to head back up north to probably deal with Yuan Shu, which buys me a little bit of time. I've no doubt he'll probably head south again once he's done all that, so I need to be ready for that as much as I can. It is a little bit concerning, a little bit worrying, but we'll see what happens, I guess. For now, though, let's just keep pressing on with what we were doing. I think we were at the end of the turn, so nothing to do in this turn anymore. Let's just double check that, though. Don't think we wanted to spend any money just yet. Let's try save a little bit in case we need any troops or anything like that. These guys are all replenishing, no one can move, so yeah, I'll end the turn there. So Yuan Shao has offered me vassalage, so he wants me to be his vassal, but he'll guarantee my autonomy and pay me some money. I don't think that's really good. I mean, he is stronger than me, but I don't feel like I'm in any real need to do that at the moment. I'm up there in terms of strength. Most people are of lower strength to me. Got people like Cao Cao who it says is similar. I think they are a bit stronger though. So no, I'll reject that one.
If that is your choice.
Awesome, so a few things to go through here. Peace treaty being signed over there. And there. Dongzhou declared war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Okay, that's fine, not too much stuff to go through that turn. Buildings, so we've got the Merchant Guard Barracks, which has actually decreased my income, but that might be for another reason. Characters of merit, that's fine. Got an eavesdropper. And Sun Quan and Gan Ning have become friends, so that's good. So, need to be careful because Shi Huang's army is building up here enough to the point where he probably will be able to take one of these settlements. Now, leaves me with a bit of a decision. Do I send Cheng Pu over to fight him, or do I keep sending him south? I'm not too sure. The reason I started sending him south was because I thought his army was quite small and he couldn't really do anything, and that eventually I'd get round to him with these guys. However, I wonder if it's maybe smarter to just go for him straight away, deal with the Han afterwards. Probably. These guys are marching at the moment, so it'll only take them, what's that, 3 turns to get there maybe? Looks like about 3 turns. You know what, let's do that. Let's keep them moving this way for now, and we can see what they do. These guys then have a bit of a war to fight, a bit of a battle rather. Actually doesn't look like they're going to be able to move all the way around to get there this turn, but let's keep them moving.
Spreading the word of our cause towards unity.
We'll chase him down, because at some point we will be able to catch up with him, I would imagine.
To duty. This is what
Not this turn though. That's fine. Got a little bit more money now. I think probably a wise thing to spend on at least one little building. Ling Ling's kind of right in the middle of my territory. Maybe the best place to start building things. So we can potentially upgrade the bamboo woodcutter for a bit of income from peasantry. Or the temporary labour housing. That actually gives us population growth, no income bonus. Or we go for a lodge or tea parlour. For some more commerce income, I think we go for this one. And I think we go for the lodge, which actually increases the commerce income by 50% and in that commandery, so that's not bad. Right, I think we end the turn there then.
I would ask this of you.
Okay, and straight away here, Liu Bei wants to buy an ancillary off me again for peanuts, so I'm just going to reject it.
Your choice.
Okay, this is quite frustrating. So, Zhu Fu has attacked Sun Quan, but he's put it on to fight a night battle, which means I'm not going to get my reinforcements now. I could retreat him, but then he's probably just going to do the same thing to Huang Gai's army. I guess in my mind I need to decide who's got the stronger force, Huang Gai or Sun Quan, because he's going to fight one of them. I think I'd rather keep Sun Quan alive regardless, so let's actually retreat with Sun Quan.
Retreat, so we may fight again.
Yeah, as I expected then, he's now going to fight Huang Gai's army. I could probably retreat them again, but then he could still end up fighting against me. He's not fighting a night battle this time, which means Sun Quan's probably too far away for it to matter. This is a bit of a disaster. Okay, it looks like a close defeat this time. We're much more evenly balanced, so I think we go for this. I think it's because we've got kind of fully replenished units and some of theirs are not. Now, just looking at the force, it's not the strongest in terms of units. They've got some shielded spearmen, a little bit of cav. They've got 2 strategists who are a bit squishy, so hopefully I could, well, shouldn't be too much of an issue fighting against them. Yeah, alright, we'll fight this one on the map, so I'll see you guys there. Alright then, so we're defending on this one. Lots of trees around, and I think we're sat on a hill. Just about. Yep, so that goes in our favour, I guess. This is a bit steeper of a hill here, though. So probably worth getting everybody moved over to this hill. Maybe hide some troops in these trees over here. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. As well as that, well, I guess it kind of depends where they end up deploying. If they deploy over this side on this hill, the shape of it's a bit strange, but we may have to kind of turn to face them. But we'll see anyway. I'll form the troops up kind of over here, and we'll move them down as soon as the battle starts, and I'll hide some guys in these trees. So yeah, I'll see you once I've formed them up. Alright guys, so my usual formation, shields in the middle, halberds on the flanks, axes behind with my skirmishers there too. Because we lost our strategist to Cao Cao, he was the one who enabled us to put these guys in loose formation, and he was also the one who had the multi-shot crossbow, so we've lost them. So we'll have to make do with what we've got, and also put my cavalry over here in the trees. They're hidden. I'm going to try to keep them hidden and try to get them down here. Depends on where their troops are though. Hopefully they form up here because they'll see us right here, but we'll see. And yeah, as soon as the battle starts, we'll move our guys just onto this hill here, and I guess see what they do from there. So I'll see you guys when the action starts. Alright guys, so back with you here a little bit before the action starts. I just wanted to point out they've got quite a bit of cav and some skirmish cav, so I need to be careful of them. My cavalry are over here in the woods still. I do feel like I'm going to get charged here though. We're going to have to do the best we can. Hopefully they don't get behind us. Let's wait and see. But they are kind of moving in that direction. We've got another bunch of cav here, but my cav are in place to defend against them.
Bravo!
Let's try not to keep our eyes off these guys for now. Again, looks like they're trying to get behind us. They probably charge us with one of these and then the others will get behind. That's absolutely fine. Probably what's going to end up happening. Okay, they've actually charged them all. That's okay. Alright, let's start sending my cav down to take out their skirmishers now, and let's get these guys all charging down the hill at their men.
Our men are spotted!
Okay. Alright, their cav are running off. Brilliant. That's exactly what we wanted. We've got some axes over here. We'll get them moving, and let's start getting our cav involved as well. Apologies for the choppiness here. I'm not sure. I'm having a few system issues at the moment. Seems to not be running particularly smoothly. Anyway, we are routing their troops now as well, so that's good news for us. Lady Wu, don't want her to duel, but she's doing good work against him. The strategist should go down fairly easily once we start fighting against them. Let's get my spearmen over there against their cav, and let's keep these guys moving, I guess. So their skirmisher cav are going to do a bit of damage to me. I think that's kind of to be expected. Right, got some more troops running. Let's pull these guys back in then to help out over here.
Is this your first time in battle?
Let's get our cavalry charging down their skirmishers.
The time has come. March at the double.
Looks like I think we've got this one in the bag now. We just need to deal with their generals. Lady Wu's not doing too well here, so I'm going to actually pull her out if I can.
The enemy warriors are running. Ha!
Steel yourself.
Although she's kind of engaged at the moment, I want to get Hongai up here to help out. Actually, he's running now, so that's okay. Let's just start chasing these guys down then. Alright, nice one. Let's chase all their men off, kill as many as we can, and then I'll see you guys back on the campaign map.
Order has been restored.
Awesome, managed to win that one. That was perfect. We didn't actually lose that many men either. We did quite well. So we gained a bit of money and heroism there, and we'll take the replenishment.
With me.
Awesome, so Zhufu signed a peace treaty with Mad Tang. Got small wars going on. Alright, we've actually seen this before, so it's the finest armour. I'm not going to read through it. Basically, someone's giving Sun Quan some armour, so we'll check that out in a second. Let's just get rid of these things. We've got reports from the army. Yeah, so Sun Quan was forced to withdraw. That was the right decision in the end, I think. I don't think we would have done as well with Sun Quan's army. That's fine. And then the ancillaries gained, okay. So intellectual vestures, that's for a strategist, who we don't have at the moment. We also got a Devious attendant. But that armour could come in handy when we do recruit another strategist. Okay, now it looks like Zhufu's army ended up retreating south, which is a bit annoying. So we are going to have to chase them down. Hopefully we can reach with these guys.
I refuse to do this. For order.
Hopefully they don't retreat on the first one. No, they haven't. And I think we can delegate this one. And that's Zhufu and his army dealt with. I'm not sure if that means they're definitely dead, but they... Okay, so he's wounded. It's fine. He'll go back to his own land. So we captured Huan Lin. We're not going to get much money if we release him. Get some nice armour if we keep him, though. If we execute him, sorry. I don't want to recruit him, so let's actually execute him.
Consider this a mercy.
Yeah, with him being one of the better generals as well. Probably a good thing, and I think we'll take the recruitment replenishment on that one. Awesome. So we'll move him back up north a little bit, because we are... Oops, didn't want to do that. Yep, because we're going to send them to take some land from Zhufu eventually. Okay, so we've got some rivals. So this is probably family members of the guy we just killed, so Zhufu and Sun Quan. Sun Quan and Ding Jingfang. I think that's the other strategist who was in that army. Friends between Sun Quan and Lady Wu. Friends between Wang Lei and Lady Wu. And same with Huang Gai. And same with Sun Quan. I'm not actually sure who he is. Obviously one of my strategists, but never mind. Nice, so we've got a couple of nice sets of armour there for people as and when we start recruiting some more generals. That's those guys sorted out for this turn then. Let's keep Chengpu moving.
Point forwards as one.
So he's still not fully replenished as of yet, but I think that should be okay. In fact, we should probably take him on the next turn off force march so that he starts getting a bit of replenishment. With it not being kind of a fully replenished army, I just want to make sure that I don't get killed by him. Make sure that battle's kind of as easy for me as it can be. And I think we're doing alright here at the moment. I'm a little bit worried about Cao Cao moving his troops south, and I'm kind of undefended at the moment. Maybe I should start looking at alliances or coalitions with other people, just to strengthen my position somewhat. How far are we off becoming a marquee actually? So we're still a little way off. We've got 26 more prestige points to get before we get that one. It just means that we can vassalize people if we get it. It's not an easy thing to do by any means, but it may help if we can do it. Anyway, we'll end the turn there for this one. Alright, and as if he actually heard me, I've been invited into the coalition, the Alliance of Glorious Purpose. This currently has Yan Bahu, who's right on my border, which is good. That means he'll potentially protect me. The problem is I am already at war with South, so I don't know if it would be easy to call him into war. We have a non-aggression pact with him as well, actually, so that's good. And Sun Jian, I'm not sure where he sits, where he is, but probably not a bad thing. These guys should make good allies, I think. So the alliance of the Locust Tree includes Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Liu Biao. That's a bit of a tough one. There's definitely a bit of a tough one. And they are at war. Well, Cao Cao's at war with me, but you could potentially call these guys into war. Liu Bei likes me quite a bit, so that's probably why that's not happened as of yet. But either way, a good idea to join this alliance, so let's do it.
I'm glad to see you have reason about you.
Alright, quite a lot of bits of diplomacy here, so I'm going to kind of blast through them unless it's relevant to myself. So this one is me joining the coalition. Shi Ji over here has a weird portrait, but anyway. That's fine, got through all of those. Let's just get rid of them off there. Character development, so it's just more people of merit. And another eavesdropper gained. That's fine. We do need to start trying to increase the economy a little bit. Now we do have a little bit more money again, so let's do that right now. Let's have a look at Kangwoo. We've actually got an extra building slot here. Okay, I forget now, but I think I was saving this for something. Or was it the case that I think our food was really low and I was saving it for potentially a food building, which we ended up not needing? You know what, I'm going to have a quick look through these and just see which one I want to actually take. Alright then, so what I've decided is to stick with the income from peasantry. The reason being, most of the small settlements here are producing income from peasantry, and we have a government support building which increases the percentage that we receive from income from peasantry in this commandery. So we're going to go with, I think we decided it was the land development I was after. Gives us a bit of food as well, so let's go for it. Take 2 turns to build. That'll be a good one. We've actually got a reform ready as well. We'll do that towards the end of the turn though. I do still have some potential buildings I can make, so let's have a look over in Changsha. What can we get here? So we could actually upgrade this to a tea grower, which gives us a bit more income from commerce, which is what Changsha is kind of geared towards, so let's do that as well. And I don't think I want to spend any more money than that. Okay, in terms of our armies then, we want to move these guys off to put them in a normal stance so they're not shattered by the time they get there, and we can actually go fight them now, at least besiege this settlement, so I think we should do that. Get them put to bed and dealt with. Interesting, so the balance of power is against me. However, if I was to delegate it, apparently I would get a victory. Interesting. They do have the garrison there as well. It actually is quite a strong garrison, which I think is probably why. Yeah, I keep forgetting to check these things, and I probably should check these things. I might actually break the siege and move off a little bit and try and draw him out to fight me on his own. Doesn't make sense to get attacked like that, although I think I've made a bit of a mistake now in that I've not able to actually move away far enough that their garrison can't attack me. Oh, that might have been a mistake, but anyway, let's just wait and see what happens there, I guess. I don't think there's any use in sending one of these armies down. I think what we need to do now is start going for his settlements, really. Taking as many of them as possible. So let's keep these guys moving up. Alright, and then we've got a reform. So for the reform, I am a little bit unsure as to what to get. I did have a look at this one earlier as well, the convict drafts, which gives us peasant riders, some cheap cavalry units. I don't know if that's a good idea though, getting those guys. What's another option if we want to improve our income maybe? This gives us +2 public order, which isn't a bad thing. We can go for these medium saber cavalry, so they're not bad either. Bit of a stronger cavalry unit. It's either that or I sort of start pumping some points into the kind of commerce side of the tree. This one might not be bad, it gives us an extra trade agreement. Actually, I'm going to go for that. That's quite a good one. And let's have a quick look to see if there's anyone I can start trading with. Who am I currently trading with, actually? So we're trading with Yanbahu and also Shiwu. I think Shiwu is a good candidate for vassalization at some point. If we can take out these 3 settlements here and then maybe vassalize him, keep him down there, let him pay me some money. We'll see though. And who else have we got then? So we did actually in our coalition, we've got Sun Jian. I wonder if we can take
Come in.
trade agreement with him. We can, and he will accept it as well. So this will make me a little bit of money, and I wonder if I can request a bit of a payment from him too, because we do have a little bit of wiggle room here. Okay, I think we leave it there. Get about 400 gold off him and a trade agreement, so that's all good. Income's gone up nicely now, and it looks like, so we've got a bit of vision now on Yanbahu's territory, and it's quite big. He's basically got about as much land as us. And Sun Jian's a bit smaller, but he's obviously in our coalition, so pretty much we own most of the south here, which is good. That is actually really good for us. I know that a lot of these settlements over here are abandoned, so you have to build them up from scratch. It can be a bit costly doing that, but it might be worth doing at some point. Send some small armies over to do that. You have to basically send an army there. You take a bunch of casualties from that army, and that's representing people populating those settlements again. So it can get a bit expensive doing that. I think you have to pay a bit of money each time as well. But I think our main focus anyway should be Jufu's territory for now. Try and take all of it if we can. And then maybe Han Empire down in the south, then we'll have a nice healthy chunk in like the southwest of the map then. Yeah, we just need to be careful of Cao Cao, basically. He's quite strong as well. We can see this territory here, but I'm sure it expands further up. And is this not Yanshu, sorry. I forget who this is. Can I hover over it? Luozhen, okay, not who I thought it was, but either way. And Liu Biao over there. Liu Biao's actually extended his territory quite a bit. So interestingly, the first kind of mission we were given was to take him out and his vassals, and we've not done that. So I think in terms of the story, it's not really progressed since then. We lost Sun Jian, and we lost Sun Ce as well, as part of the story. But then since then, there's been nothing, and I think it's because it's kind of waiting for us to take out Liu Biao. So we might be like way behind on the storyline, but anyway, it's fine. We've had to kind of make do with what we've been presented with. Yeah, so on that anyway, I think that's all my troops moved, I believe. Let's double check. Yeah, it is. Alright, I think we'll end the turn there. I'm expecting to get attacked here, and I might have to retreat because they're going to have their garrison to help as well. But yeah, I'll end it there. So Cao Cao wants to make peace again, but again it's coming with the vassalage, which I don't want to do. The fact that he's offering me this though means I feel like he wants it. If we take vassalage off the table, is that vassalage? Yep. And take his payment off the table as well. So we're in minus 12 for this. I wonder if there's anything I can give him. Not really, actually. If I just gave him both of these weapons, let's just check how much that would... Actually, it's not bad. It's not bad, and we're not actually using these weapons at the moment. I would probably have to... I mean, I would have to pay him a little bit on top as well. I don't actually know. I've only got 15,000. Sorry, not 15,000. 1,500. And I don't think that'll sway him enough. No, I'd have to pay him quite a lot of money then. Alright, we're going to have to just decline this then, I think.
Very well.
Alright, so yeah, as I expected, they've come out to attack. I'm going to retreat.
Withdraw to strike
Right, so we've got peace treaty signed there, and another one there. And Zhufu has requested Zhihuang join the war, but it's not against me, so that's fine. That doesn't worry me too much. And it's only Zhihuang as well, actually. He can't really do much, he's over here. So this is a bit of a tough nut to crack now. So my army is not really going to be strong enough to fight these guys and their garrison.
Deflect with shield.
So I think what I might have to do is find my way back into my territory this way. And that's going to take 3 turns, surprisingly. It's quite a lot. Didn't think it'd be that much. Actually, another option is if I... Can you raid or anything like that on here? I don't think so. What I could do is maybe hide in the trees and an ambush. But I can't see him ever coming down this way. So it seems a bit pointless. I'd have to get him over this way to do an ambush. Again, he seems like he's set on staying where he is, so it's probably not of any benefit to me. Okay. So what I think I might do is for now, encamp him. I'm not going to get any replenishment, unfortunately. But I might wait another turn or two just to see if he comes out to attack. Probably not. Probably going to be the case that I have to move him down. Actually, that makes me think, should I even bother doing this? Probably not. You know, let's just get him moving around. Let's get moving around. Back up here. We will take a little bit of replenishment while we're here. Maybe recruit some more troops and then go attack again. Or when these guys are ready, we'll send these guys down to deal with it. Okay. Is it worth splitting these up to take 2 settlements? You know what? I think so. Actually, it'll speed things up a little bit. The problem I've got is if I get attacked by another 20 stack, although I don't think he's going to have one. So let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Okay, completely wrong. He's got another 20 stack set right there. We will send Sun Quan back in the next turn if he doesn't get attacked. That was a mistake. It's fine. We'll be okay. Gosh. Right, okay, so on that one, I think, let's see if there's any buildings we can build. So there's Nanhai. We could upgrade the livestock corral. Which gets us a bit more income and food, so let's do it. And then we'll end the turn there. Right, so Liu Jun has declared war on the Yellow Turbans. Han Fu signed peace with Han Sui. All good. These guys didn't move out, which is good. That buys me a bit of time to sort of march these guys back down over here. You know, I'm not going to force march them because it doesn't really do them any favours. Yeah, travelling around this region is really difficult. I don't think there's very many roads. I'm actually going to just drop these guys back a little bit because we're in enemy territory right now. They're losing supplies, so I'll keep them in the green there. Next turn we'll have to kind of decide what we're doing. Let's keep these guys moving around as well.
Thrust with conviction and strike true.
Again, not too much to do in this one. So Chang Diao, administrator of Lingling, has gained a point. So with him being an administrator, increases rate of wall and settlement damage during sieges. That's not good for us. Just trying to pick something that's going to benefit us, I think. Having more armor piercing damage and ranged firing rate helps if he defends in a siege, I guess. Yeah, you know what, let's go for that one. Awesome, we've got some accessories, something we should be able to give him here. Probably just for his satisfaction more than anything. Yeah, so having had a look over, there's nothing really for me to give him, so I'm just going to leave it. Let's just get rid of those buildings. Alright, we've got a few more buildings built. That's all good. More people of merit. Ancillaries gained, we gained a clay pig. And rank gained for Chang Diao, which we've just dealt with. So that's fine. We do have a bit more money again, so let's get something else built if we can. Over in Lingling. Or Kangwu. Could actually upgrade the land registry office straight away. You know, not a bad idea. It gives us a bit more food as well, population growth and income. So that's probably all the money for this turn for building. Let's not spend any more, and let's just keep everyone kind of moving around. Actually, we've already moved these guys, haven't we? Oh, have we?
Obey instinct.
Okay, we've not moved those guys up at the top.
Remain firm.
Sorry, I'm getting really confused here. Yes, we have moved them. They're staying where they are, so yeah, it's ready to end the turn there. Okay, more wars. The Yellow Turbans. Peace treaty being signed there. Faction destroyed Yonshu. Okay, that's important to know actually. The reason being, Cao Cao was probably the one who's killed him, and may now be heading for me. So I definitely need to be careful with what happens next. I need to keep an eye up in the north. I may have to kind of ship my troops off over that way, potentially. We've got another event here then, so the Patient Tactician, one of our greatest Jian Qi players, challenges your general. The match goes on for many hours, and though their opponent displays a higher level of skill, the general's careful patience is enough to sustain a victory. So this is Cheng Pu, he gains some satisfaction. Awesome, that's good. What's not good for Cheng Pu is that I need some more troops for him to take this. I'm really surprised the garrison's so massive here. Or is it? Well, now I'm confused because I'm sure the garrison was huge when I looked before. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. Sorry. So yeah, it's this one here. Yeah, it's a really big garrison for a small settlement like this. It must be
Mountains stretch for
leveled up quite high. Anyway, here's what it is. We'll get these troops replenished first of all, and then maybe recruit some more so we can go challenge them. And in the meantime, we should probably send these guys over this way. There was a big 20 stack sitting here. We will try to goad them out into a fight, or go take this settlement first, and then maybe help out over here with this one. Saves us having to spend more money on troops. But I do need to be conscious as well that we may be needed in the north now that Cao Cao is kind of done with Yonshu. I don't know who else he's at war with. It might be worth checking that actually. And his strength is now superior compared to mine. He's at war with quite a few people actually. Anyone that will help me though. So Sun Jian, yes, he's in my coalition. So he would probably actually vote yes to go to war with him if I called in Yan Baihu. If there's a vote that happens, I can't remember if there is. I might actually just check with Yan Baihu. So he's not already at war with Cao Cao. He's actually a trade partner with him. Let's see if we can pull him into the war.
Welcome.
Request military support against Cao Cao. So minus 10. Doesn't have loads of money, but neither do I, actually, for that matter. He already has a fair bit of food. Wonder if I give him these weapons. Actually, let's keep that one and maybe give him one of these nicer sets of armour. Don't really have much of anything else to trade with him. So that puts it up to only needing to cover 3.8. So I wonder if now I can make a payment. Just give him all my money. How much do I have? 1,400. Not enough. So let's not bother with that at all. And let's try, see if we can give him some food maybe. Offer food for 10 turns. Even all 10 of my food isn't enough. Yeah, a bit tricky. I wonder if there's more ancillaries I can give him maybe. Don't want to trade territory for sure. Of food. Maybe if I make regular payments to him. So this is for 10 turns. This is getting expensive, but might be worth it in the long run. So if I give him 476 per turn, let's just knock this down a little bit. See if 450 does it. Yep. So 450 per turn, which is about half of my money. Along with those two ancillaries, he will then join me in war against Cao Cao. You know, I'm going to do it because that takes the pressure off me quite a bit. With him being right on my border as well. With him being right on my border, he should help out. I would hope. Okay, cool. Hopefully that was a deal well done. Okay, and I think that's the end of the turn. Character developments, more people of merit, and we've got a wooden ox. There's no one else to move, I don't think. Nope. Cool. Alright, we'll end the turn there for that one. Don't think we want to build any more buildings, do we? No, haven't really got the money. Alright, let's end it there. Alright, so just quickly before I forget, actually, in between turns there, the army of Jufu that was sort of over here, they kind of ran down this road over to this settlement. So if I try sending my guys over here, there's no roads and it's going to take them ages to get there. So what I might do is send them this way, take this settlement first, and then follow them along the road. That might be a bit better. But it just depends where they're sending this army, because if they're in this settlement here, that gives them free reign to just kind of march right down onto Linjiang, which is not good. Anyway, we'll have a think about that in a minute. So there's been some peace signed here. And some wars declared. That's fine. Buildings built for me. Livestock corral. People of merit. And Chengpu's gained a rank. Let's actually check on him. Want to give him something nice for a battle. That's not a bad one. So he gets melee evasion for melee infantry and his own retinue up by 5, and bonus experience for each unit per season as well. That's also good. But this gives him a new benefit, a passive buff, exemplar. Targets other generals. I'm guessing other generals in our own army, and gives them increased melee attack rate and evasion. That's also not bad. And you know what? I think I might actually go for that one. That's quite a good one. Makes him a bit more of a support character, which is good. And let's just keep these guys moving around. Do I want to recruit another general for them? Actually, right now I probably don't have the money for it, so let's not do that. Okay, yeah, again, this could be a bit of a mistake, but I think we should move these guys here. We can always give chase if the other army of Shifu moves this way. But I think we can actually get to the settlement this turn. Let's probably just move a bit closer first of all, just to scout it out a little bit. It doesn't look like we can get there this turn, so let's just move up as far as we can. But you can see the difference in movement along roads compared to not along roads. Makes a big difference, so we should be able to chase them down fairly easily this way in the coming turns. With that all said, I think I'm going to end the episode there. So if you made it this far, as always guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any comments, tips or feedback, leave them down in the comments below. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications as well. So with that, I'll see you guys on the next one.